Something's changing with Lewis Hamilton, and it's something fans, experts, and even his rivals can feel. The energy around him is different. His mindset, his body language, even the way he speaks over the radio, all of it shows that something big is happening. After years of fighting for wins, breaking records, and staying at the top, Hamilton is now in a new phase. But this phase feels different. It's not just about racing anymore. It's about legacy, leadership, and building something bigger than himself. From the moment Hamilton joined Ferrari, everyone knew it would be historic. He left Mercedes, a team where he became a legend, and took a bold risk. Many thought it would take him a long time to adjust. Some even believed he would struggle. But Hamilton has surprised everyone. Yes, the car still has problems. Yes, Ferrari is still trying to catch Red Bull and McLaren. But Hamilton's presence is already changing the team's attitude. One of the biggest signs of this change is how Hamilton is handling pressure. In the past, when things went wrong, bad strategy, poor pit stops, or even crashes, he used to sound frustrated or angry. But now, he stays calm. Even when the Ferrari doesn't perform well, he stays focused. He gives feedback, pushes his team, and keeps looking ahead. That calm energy is spreading through the garage. It's like the whole team is learning to stay strong, even in tough moments. And it's not just about being calm. Hamilton is becoming more vocal. At Silverstone, fans noticed how firm he was over the radio when his strategy wasn't working. He didn't stay quiet. He spoke up clearly and strongly. He told the team what he needed. That moment showed leadership. It showed he's no longer just a driver, he's becoming a commander inside the car. Ferrari is starting to listen to him more, and that's a big deal. Another sign of change is his growing bond with the team. At the start of the season, everything felt new and unsure. But now, Hamilton is building stronger relationships with his engineers, mechanics, and even Ferrari boss Fred Vassar. Cameras caught moments after races where Lewis and his team were smiling, laughing, and having deep talks. These aren't just work meetings. These are moments of trust. And in F1, trust between driver and team is everything. But maybe the biggest shift is happening inside Hamilton himself. He's changing his goals. He still wants to win, of course. He still dreams of that 8th world title. But now, he talks more about building Ferrari up. He wants to leave a mark that goes beyond his own success. Helping Ferrari become champions again would be a story that lasts forever. It would be proof that Hamilton isn't just a great driver. He's a true leader of the sport. Hamilton's mindset is also more balanced. In past years, you could feel how every race result deeply affected him. Now, he seems to accept the ups and downs better. When things go wrong, he doesn't spiral. When things go right, he stays humble. He celebrates with fans, shows gratitude, and reminds everyone that F1 is about more than trophies. It's about teamwork, growth, and purpose. That attitude is inspiring not just fans, but also younger drivers watching him closely. And let's not forget how fit and focused he looks. Hamilton has always taken care of his health, but this year, he seems sharper than ever. Even at 40, he's outpacing younger drivers. His lap times are strong. His qualifying sessions are tight. His race pace is smart and consistent. People expected him to slow down, but instead, he's pushing harder. It's like he wants to prove that age is just a number. When your heart and mind are in the right place, there's also quiet confidence in how he handles the media. In interviews, Hamilton chooses his words carefully. He doesn't complain. He doesn't make excuses. Instead, he talks about growth, team building, and focus. Reporters have noticed this change. It's like he's no longer racing just for himself, he's racing for a cause. And fans around the world are connecting with that message. Social media shows it too. When Hamilton shares behind-the-scenes moments, whether it's training, team meetings, or just having fun with fans, there's a new energy in those posts. He's showing more of his personal side. He's reminding people that even though he's a superstar, he's still human. That connection makes his fan base even stronger. Another major sign of change is how other drivers talk about him. Charles Leclerc, his Ferrari teammate, has said more than once that working with Lewis is a learning experience. Leclerc respects his experience, his knowledge, and his calm under pressure. That's not always easy to admit, especially for a teammate. But it shows that Hamilton is lifting the whole team, not just competing against them, but building them up. Even rivals like Max Verstappen and Lando Norris have shown respect. They know Hamilton is still dangerous on track. They see that he's not done. In fact, he's just evolving, and when a legend evolves, you better pay attention, because he's not just racing for glory, he's racing to rewrite history one more time. Hamilton's impact is being felt in the factory too. Ferrari's engineers are now working harder and smarter. They're listening closely to his feedback. They're testing new parts with more urgency. They want to give him a car that matches his skill. And that desire to improve didn't just come from nowhere, it came from the feeling that something big is possible with Hamilton on their side. There's also something deeper going on, something emotional. For years, Ferrari fans dreamed of seeing a great champion wear red and fight for glory. Now that dream is real, and Hamilton knows it. He feels the weight of history every time he puts on that red suit. He carries the hopes of millions, and instead of being afraid of it, he seems to welcome it. That emotional connection with the fans is powerful. Hamilton even spoke recently about how much it means to race for Ferrari. He said it feels like a home he didn't know he was missing. That statement touched fans deeply. It showed that this journey isn't just about racing, it's about finding meaning, passion, and purpose at this stage in his life. So what's changing with Lewis Hamilton? It's not just his driving, it's everything. His voice is stronger. His purpose is clearer. His connection with Ferrari is deeper. And his dream is bigger. He's not chasing just another title. He's trying to lift an entire team. He's building a legacy that goes beyond numbers, trophies, and headlines. This change won't happen overnight. There will still be tough races. There will still be moments when the car isn't fast enough. But something has shifted inside Hamilton, and once a champion makes that kind of shift, big things follow. He's becoming something even greater than what he was before, not just a winner, but a builder, a mentor, and a true icon of the sport. Ferrari may still have a long way to go, but with Lewis Hamilton, they have more than just hope. They have a driver who believes, a driver who leads, a driver who's changing the game, one race at a time. And as fans, all we can do is watch closely, because something's changing with Lewis Hamilton, and it might be the start of something unforgettable. Something about Lewis Hamilton's time at Ferrari feels like it's just beginning, even though half the season is already behind us. What's happening now isn't just improvement, it's evolution. Hamilton is slowly turning Ferrari into a serious threat again. And it's not only because of his driving, it's because of how he's changing the mindset inside the team. Ferrari has always had passion. They have always had fast cars and loyal fans. But over the past few years, they have lacked something deeper: belief. Since joining, Hamilton has brought that belief back, and now Ferrari is starting to look and feel like a team that's ready to fight again. Not just for podiums, but for championships. In recent races, there have been signs of real progress. Hamilton's racecraft is sharper than ever. He's managing tires better, timing overtakes smarter, and controlling his pace like a true master. At circuits where Ferrari once struggled, Hamilton is putting that car in places it doesn't belong, sometimes even ahead of Red Bulls and McLarens. That's not luck. That's the result of experience, feedback, and non-stop work behind the scenes. What's even more impressive is how much Ferrari is learning from him. Hamilton is bringing Mercedes-style discipline into a team that's known more for emotion. He's showing them how to prepare like champions. He's helping engineers think long-term, not just weekend by weekend. And for the first time in years, Ferrari's upgrades are actually working. The aero upgrades, the floor changes, even the steering setup, it's all starting to click. And let's talk about the steering. Remember when there were whispers that Hamilton wasn't happy with how the Ferrari handled? Well, he didn't just complain, he worked with the team.